All right, just a little technical difficulty today. All right, so welcome everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to this weekly live. This week we're going to talk about energy and how does that affect us. Um, a lot of us doesn't, and when we hear the word energy, we use that word as a broad term. Sometimes we talk about energy. Oh, I don't feel your energy, something we can feel in someone, and I'm not giving you all my energy and all that, So we're just going to talk about that deeper. And the topic today, how low energy um, can, after our energy is depleted, that's when our bodies start dying. And this I am so, let me say, I'm so proud of this PowerPoint because it started from the Christ letters, and I was able, I can't, as now I'm understanding what Christ says. Listen, I can do nothing of myself. Everything is coming from the divine realms. I had no understanding of this until I seek the guide of the universe, my higher self, my guides who are here to help us. And I am so grateful for everything. I am so grateful. All right, so we're going to talk about energy today. And this is just a 5-page, 6-page PowerPoint. Um, Let me see if I can put it in presentation mode. Yeah, so low energy, the secret cause of our death. So the Christ letters tell us that we get our energy from different sources. We get our energy from food. We get our energy from food. I think 20% from food, but the most of our energy we get from the universe, from the divine realms, and that's that's where we get the most of our energy. So imagine if our food is bad, we're not eating, and this is why you understand why our food is so toxic and poisonous, because someone more knowledgeable than us understand that we need the energy from the earth. We need the energy that the trees give to us, not just the animals, the trees give to us. We need our food for energy because it helps heal us. It helps. We're energy beings. We have to eat high energy food. And we can't eat toxic food. We are energy beings. All right. And the other, I think 60% comes from you being obedient to your higher self, you understanding who you are. To summarize the 60%, um, just knowing that you're not here on earth just to live, just to be a mom and everything. This is the aspect that Paul talks about, the flesh, the ego. This is the part. If you not knowing um, that you're not just this body, you're not just this world, um, if you think Christ is coming through the clouds, if you're so physical, if you're out there trying to step on everybody to make the penny, if you're out there bad mouthing and talking about other people, it's like you have totally blocked off the spiritual realm. And that's where we get most of our energy. If you're not spreading love, if you're not spreading unity and togetherness. If it's everything is centered around you and the way you look and your outward appearance, those are the things that depletes our energy because we're not getting anything coming in. I know they tell us that our heart is a pump, but this heart, I really think it's more like a portal. The heart is like a portal that connects us to our divine selves, our higher self, what we call the universe, God, and all that. The vibration, the beat of the heart. We talked about that resonance last week. Oh, it sings the song Kodo Wish Adonai Sebayath. And it's not words, it's just a vibration. Okay. So this is what our heart does. And this heart, and in it doing that, in it being this portal where blood coming around, the blood that goes through this heart and filter and then circulate in the body and come back, go to your lungs and all that. It's this system creates a field, an electromagnetic field around us, electromagnetic field. So if you're thinking, if you're not vibrating, everything, your thoughts, your emotion, that energy around us, feel that and bring it back to your heart, which connect you to the higher realms, which is connected to the higher realms. And then that determines your spiritual growth. But so if all your energy and your emotions is tied up in your ego, you're not getting anything from the universe if it's all about me and all that, you know. And if you are, it's minimal. It's minimal. So the goal is, that's why everyone says by your thoughts and your emotions, you create your own universe. You create the lives that you're in. You create, everything is vibration. Our words, our minds, our thoughts are not secrets. So this energy field around us pick up on all those thoughts and emotions. Pick up on all those thoughts and emotions, and by the vibration, um it sends through the universe. Everything rotates. It's one big circle. It goes out and come back to you. So just imagine if you're spreading good, you're doing all that, you're depending on your higher self. It picks the energy. There's something, this energy around us is so authentic. It is so authentic. So as soon as that's why you raise your energy and vibration and frequency, then something new starts happening. The flow of energy, you want to call it blessings, the flow of your healing starts coming in. And we're going to talk about different things that helps you vibrate at a higher frequency. And this is the time we're in. It's very important for all of us to understand who we are. So when you do not understand who we are, that's why our body is full of illness. Our body doesn't work the way they are. Our organs know who they are. It's just, someone called this the membrane, just doesn't understand who it is. And if our organs not getting enough energy, um, the energy in our organs start depleted, and then we start feeling sick. All right. So that's energy. And my next, as I mentioned before, what is energy? And our thoughts and emotions create our energy. I told you about this electromagnetic field right here. There's many more pictures online. They call it electromagnetic field or the biofield. And I said, oh, our thoughts and emotions affects the heart's magnetic field, which energetically affects those in our environment, whether or not we are conscious of it. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the invisible aspect of us that we don't see. We only see right here. We only see right here. I don't even think this is how it looks. I have a feeling that we look like green. That that cartoon, what's the name of that Pac-Man cartoon? That Pac-Man cartoon. That's how we're grainy. It's just our brain and our senses trying to figure out everything. So that's why when we were born, they have to tell us what we really look like. Else we would understand what we really look like. They have to reprogram our subconscious of what we look like. This is a boy, this is a girl, this is everything. So this is the electromagnetic field around you, around us. And if you understand the Bible talk about the sole of your feet, the heights. See, we're our own universe, everything in here. Right, so when you talk about yourself, when you talk about anyone else, it thinks you're talking about yourself. Nothing's outside of this affects you. Nothing. Nothing. So when I talk about connecting to the higher realms, it's the aspect of yourselves that is in those higher realms. Yeah, it's an aspect of yourself that is in those higher realms. So this is who we are. This is who we are. That's why you can feel some people electromagnetic feel, oh, they're down. You think it's, oh, your energy is so off. I'm not, because you're feeling it, your electromagnetic field, and they don't even have to come close to you for you to feel it. I think when you're living right, when you're eating right, when you're raising your consciousness vibrational energy, when you're raising your frequency and all that, this think I think 17 feet. I have to, but at least 17 feet. This electromagnetic field um at least is affects 17 affects anyone within 17 feet. So if you're doing the real thing, if you're it affects your home, it affects your children. This good energy rubs wherever you go. That's why some people be like, that's why they don't, some people, oh, they can feel your energy. They don't like you because they can feel there's something good about you. And it can always happen in the opposite way. So when you're not if you're not expanding your consciousness, if you don't have an idea who you are, if you're all caught up in the ego, this electromagnetic field shrinks. And when it shrinks, that's not good because that means you're not creating, you're not being the creator that you came here to be. You don't have any knowledge of self. You're in that ego, that self. So this is what this electromagnetic field, and if you follow me, I know you've seen it somewhere before. Yeah, this heart is very, very important, very important. And this heart's giving us the love and everything. So yeah, this is the electromagnetic field around us. Okay. Okay, so what is energy? What is energy? Energy is the true currency. Money, the physical form of the true currency. Let me start one by one. So, energy is the true currency. Okay, let me tell you what that is. So, whoever created this world, the physical world for us to live and enjoy. We're here to enjoy life. We're not just here to go to church and do we enjoy every aspect of this world with the understanding of who we are. I know you might be like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy the world. I don't have any money and whatever, whatever. We're gonna get into that. So energy is the true currency. This is the true currency. And I think that's where we're going back to. It's not the dollar, it's not the yang that you exchange and get goods and all that. It's your energy. This energy, if you're vibrating right, this energy controls the flow of money. They just give us they know that. They give us the physical dollar so we can be so obsessed with making the physical dollar and not understand that we are the true currency, that we have access to that true currency. So we are living in a world where, oh, we think, oh, if we don't have the money, we can't have this. If we don't have the money, we can't do that. We are, or if I tell you you're your own universe, you create your own universe. You are your own God. You are the Christ. Why you think we need money? Because if we're vibrating at a higher frequency, you know, your money, you're going to attract that money. Money comes to you just like that. Someone says we don't chase, we attract. When you're in your good vibrational energy, you attract everything good. You attract the husband. You're not in need of everything. This is what Christ was talking about. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and its righteousness, and all these things will be added unto us. We have to seek the kingdom of heaven. And where's the kingdom of heaven? He said the kingdom of heaven is within us. This is the true currency. This is what we should work to achieve. Every scripture, every parable that Christ talk about is telling us to seek the true currency. Seek the true currency. That gives us our healing. That gives us everything that we could even ask or think. We don't have to be worrying about our job's gonna something's gonna happen to our job and we're gonna lose our job. No, no, seek the true currency, the energy. Raise your vibration, raise your consciousness, become knowledge of who you are. That's how you get the currency. Love one another, spread unity and togetherness. Stop talking about your sisters, stop talking about your brothers. That's the reward for us. And not just as we go into this, not in everyone, every creation. This is the currency, every creation from the trees to the water. Why you think the sea give us fishes? Why you think the trees give us fruits? Hmm? Everyone's working. What are we giving? What are we giving? When we're on our jobs, as this Christ letter mentioned, we shouldn't see our job, oh, it's just a place for me to go and make money and go. No, you're there to spread love. You're there to spread unity. You're there to express God. Mhm. You're there to bless a cup of tea and give to someone. You know? Yeah, yeah. Energy is the truth. This is what we should be working towards. This should be our goal in our prayers or meditation, coming into contact with that divine self, with that aspect of ourselves, becoming one with our soul. We're not just the physical beings, we're physical, mental, emotion, spiritual. Everything must line up. So if you're someone that's created a world and you want people to forget who they are. This wasn't right. Okay. You want people to forget who they are. They want your people to be as far as they can from their true divinity. You're going to create a paper money that if you need it, you could just print it wherever you want. Look at it. Look at the money, the paper money. They could print as much as they want, but you make it scarce. So we could spend all this time trying to get it and like the things that it can buy, the physical stuff. And it's just part of it. It's part of our growth. It's part of us. It's part of for us to come into who we naturally are, who we truly are. It's part of the process. So energy is the true currency. Your energy, this is what we're talking about. That you get from outside of you, that you don't get in this world, that's within you. And the good thing about this energy, at any time, you're not, your life's not going in the right trajectory, you could change it at any time you want. At any time you want. Remember, money is not the true currency. Energy is. And this is what the time we're going back to. Money is done. That's the, now they're coming in with crypto and whatever. It's done. It's done. And we're going to see anything that doesn't serve a divine purpose, anything that has God's children going in different direction. It can't stand. I'm telling you, it can't. Okay. So money is the physical form of the true currency. Money, as I mentioned, money is the physical form of this country. And remember, Paul tell us, we're in the world, but we're not of the world. So if you need something, don't think about the money. This is what I've learned. You need a house, you need a car. Remember, you're your own creator. You don't have to see the money to get your creator. You don't have to see the money to buy what you need. Your thoughts, your emotions. Just think about it, experience it, and it will show up in your life. That's what we used to buy. Our thoughts and our emotions. That's what create this electromagnetic field around us. Our thoughts and emotions. People call it electricity, magnetism, masculine, feminine. Is there one more thing that they call it? Masculine, feminine, electricity and magnetism. I think I'm missing one more that they call it. This is just the divine creation behind everything. All right. Oh, Father, Mother, God. Father, Mother, God. All right. So yeah, so money is the physical form of the true currency. So you, listen, if you know the true currency is energy, you don't have to see the money to think about what you want. Don't think about the money. Think about what you want. Think about what you want to do with the money. Because money is not physical, it's not biological, it was created. Don't give it that much power. It doesn't have that much power. The divine power which connects us to the source of our being. Oh, the energy is the divine power which connects us to the source of our being, as I mentioned earlier. And it is the creative power, electricity, magnetism, masculine and feminine. And I missed one here, Father, Mother, God. And it's controlled by our thoughts and emotions. So if I tell you, oh, let me go back. If I tell you that the true currency, energy is a true currency, and it's it's controlled by your thoughts and emotions. Next time you need a car, next time you need a house, are you gonna wait to see? Wait. No, you're gonna think about it. When I say your thoughts and emotions, first we think about it because that's how we create our reality. And I'm telling you, if that we create our reality now, even though we're not aware of it. So if I tell you your thoughts and emotions, um, that's your currency. That's your currency. So you want that car. let's go real physical. Let's go with the house, bigger thing. You think about it, think about the car. That's what we do every day. Our thoughts keep going and going. And then we feel it in our heart. We feel it in our heart. You feel, when I mean you feel it in your heart, you experience it. Because you experience the house. You experience you living in it, you buying the curtains, you um wanted a two-car garage. You have your cars in it, your children playing, your husband in his office, you cooking up a dinner, you entertaining. That's what they didn't tell us that they do. They tell us that everything we have to go out there and do the physical work. That's what they tell us. So when we do the physical work, we can't make it seems like that's the only way that we're going to get that money. That's our only source of income. No, you have the true currency. You have your thoughts, your emotions, you create it, and you just know. If you understand who you are, you just know it's gonna happen. You know, I'm telling you, you just know, and that's the faith. That's the faith that we talk about in church. That's the faith. You just know that even no matter what, you just know it's something's coming and it's something's going to make a way because the universe works for us. The universe works for us. So if at times you feel like, oh, yeah, I'm, I don't really think I'm not deserving. I just pray for strength to bring you through those times where your faith isn't strong enough, and be like, I'll be like, Father, Mother, God, wherever you call your source of being, you call God Jehovah. I'll be like, I know I'm supposed to have faith. I know that this is gonna work out for me. But at time and at right at this minute, oh my God, please talk to God like oh you talk to your family, please, please, and immediately. When the Bible say present help, oh my gosh, present help, yes, it is. Whatever you call. Yeah, ask for help. We live in a world, in my experience, people don't ask for help. Oh, God is this and God. We think God killed, sent his son to die for our sins. No, why would he do that? Is in you, is right there. He could say, Jane, John, he can impress in your mind whatever he wants, why you need Jesus. Jesus just came like who we are today to let us know the truth so you can understand that the kingdom of God is within. To you, so you could understand that you create your own world. You're a creator. Whatever you want is just a thought away, a feeling away, a faith away. That's all. That's what we're talking about today. So by your thoughts and emotions, you could have anything. And your faith, you can't forget your faith. Just believe, I'm not you. I'm not going to say belief, just a belief that the universe is working out for you. Everything's working out for your good. Everything. Everyone's working for you. That's why they try not to tell us. So we give so much energy to governments and we give so much energy to things outside of us. And everything is within. Okay. So yeah, so this is it. It's controlled. If you be like, oh, it's energy. So how do I see this? Your thoughts. You do it every day. You just take a minute and see how your thoughts keep going and going. Change your thoughts to what you want, not to the lack, not to the sickness, not to the despair. This is a generation that's going to change this constant lack and illness and disease. Not to that, not to what we programmed. Like, oh, if a pain is in my leg, that means um, something's wrong with my pain in my leg. My muscles are twitching. I'm okay. I am. We are that I am. I am healed. I am blessed. I am well. I am okay. And things that's too much for me, just say I give it to the universe. You might say I give it to God. Old people say I give it to God. When it's too much, I give it to God. And with your belief, with your belief, your faith, those are the things that give us those are the currency that we need. And I'm sorry, we all have to get this. That's where we're going to. If you when the money's run out, I don't want to see anyone who listen to deep ministry running from here to there and in a panic. Oh, the money. There's no money in my account. There's no money is listen, money is done. It's not real. Anything that stands against true nature, anything that stands in it against nature has to go. Money is not natural. Yep. Yep. They're going to try and bring some stuff and it's the end of the dollar. I don't even know if this crypto thing they're trying to bring in, trying to act like everything's okay. Anything that's not natural, anything that's not truth to who we are, I have to go. I have to go. All right. I don't know. I hope I'm not. Okay. Yeah, my volume is there. Okay. So, causes of low energy. What causes us to be in low energy? What causes us to get ill? What causes it? Number one cause is the ignorance of its existence. Ignorant about the energy. Ignorant of the true currency. That's the number one cause. And so if you're ignorant of its existence, ignorant not just of energy itself, you're ignorant of who you are. If you do not understand who you are, you're in low energy. So as go back to the Bible, talk about Paul, talk about the flesh, talk about the ego. Mm? If you're in your ego, if you're all in this world and you think nothing else exists except what your eyes are seeing, what they're showing you on TV, you're ignorant of the fact you have no knowledge of self. That you have that's a form of low energy. And listen, our organs need this energy to work the way they were created to work. We have to think in that if we're energy beings, we need energy to stay healthy. All right. So we're ignorant of its existence, and we're also ignorant of if we're ignorant of that energy is our current is the real currency. We don't have any knowledge of who we are. We don't have any knowledge that we're creating our universe. We don't have any knowledge that we're gods. We don't have any knowledge of self. None. We don't have any. So these two should have gone together. Yeah, so we're too much in this world and I get my heart hates when I'm scrolling through social media and I see people still talking about girls and not that it's bad, but the obsession with oh men this and men that. And listen, you want to attract a good man, you raise your vibrate, understand who you are. You understand who you are and expand your energy. The only good man can come in that energy. Only good man can. When a man, if you're doing the right thing, you're understanding who you are, you're you're spreading love, you're doing good things, you're working on yourself. Oh my God, you're expanding your electromagnetic field. So if a guy come over and say, "Hi, Jane, listen," you got to look at him twice. Oh wow, this man, I'm increasing my energy, and this man can feel my energy and come into my energy. You know, because we're magnetic beings. Magnets attract. So I know I was like that growing up, but we're living in a different time where we don't have to worry about that man. We don't have to worry about that job. So we're coming into the end of this programming. The right hand, the logical, the thing you have to see it for it's real. That's over. It's magnetism. You want to? I think magnetism is spirit too. Uh, it's we're going into that time. Oh, my spirit sense everything is gonna go by nature. Let's say nature. We're gonna operate in nature because we're not different than the trees and the water. We're not. So everything's gonna operate in nature. So the way the world is set up for us, it's right now. If you feel bad if you're still connected to it. Yes, so the things I see on social media, we're still arguing about blackness, whiteness. Um, we're still arguing about relationships, men cheating on you and all that. I know if you're in your low vibration, uh, that's what you know. But I hope that you find this message and be like, listen, I want the real currency. I don't want to fight over this fake currency that we have here. I don't want to fight over um, going out there making the money and being tired and that's another thing about the fake currency that they sell us in this earth. It drains the real currency. It drains all your energy. You don't even have time to replenish yourself the way we work on these jobs. You know, after a 12-hour shift, I am done. I am done. And then I do 3 days in a row. I need at least a day to recuperate. You know? So it drains it. That's why then I start getting headaches. Our organs are depleting. And do the research. The only times our organs start acting up is when there's no energy, lack of energy depletes our organs. Yeah. So obsession with money, ignorance of obsession with money. Oh my gosh. And I understand this. I understand this. I come from a country where people need money and it's scarce and live in scarcity. I understand that, but we are a religious people, and the church been telling us like, oh, God will provide. We got to believe that. Oh, some back in the day, some people listen. I'm gonna put my pot on. There's a great story about this Haitian lady who knew God was gonna provide. That's the time we're going back to. You know, if you understand who God is, you know all our needs is supplied. And we're well taken care of. And I've been thinking this for the last couple months that not going to be any lack unless it's created. The fish won't be. There's always fish in the sea. I think there's a parable or something like that that says there's always fish in the sea. There's always going to be fish. There's always going to be oil because the ocean is doing what it came here to do. The earth is doing there's not going to be a lack of oil. It's not going to run out ever. These beings, the earth, the ocean, they're doing what they came here to do. There will always be fish in the sea. There's always going to be oil in the earth unless it's sabotaged, unless something happens physically, naturally. There's always going to, the trees always going to bear their fruits. They came here for a divine purpose. They too have um, energy. They too have to grow. They too have to um, ascend based on what they did in this realm. There's always going to be fruits on the trees. Always. We live in this time that they tell us, oh, there's going to be scarcity. There'll never be scarcity because we look on the ocean and we look at the trees and we look at the land as separate from who we are. And that's where we're going back to. We're going back that to understand these are all beings and there's not going to be scarcity. Not going to be scarcity. Anything scarce, it's physical. The natural things is always going to be in abundance. That's who our God is. Provide for his children. Provide for his children. So ignorance of is another what causes our low energy. These things to worrying, depression, low energy, ignorance of our existence, ignorance of who you are, our perception with making the money. Remember, our real currency is our thoughts and emotions. Our diet, fast food is. I think the only thing we should get in fast food, unless they're making them right now, is potatoes. That's the only natural thing. And I know Dr. Sebi says they're hybrid too. So they're hybrid. But a natural diet, we need to get rid of that water, make it blend in our juice, um, juice in our juice. You get in watermelon, have our little garden and plant our little stuff. Unnatural food is killing our organs. Remember, our organs, we got to take care of our body. 10% of our energy comes from the food we eat. Let it be natural. All right. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Yeah. Lack of love for creation and self. Yes. We first, I should say self first. We have to love ourselves. Love when you look in the mirror, love yourself. We can't expect anyone to love us if we don't love ourselves. We got to heal ourselves. A lot of us have traumas that we've been through. We got to come into the understanding of who we are and heal our mind so our body can be healed and we're not carrying around this burden for our entire life. Reach out to me if this message find you. Send me a message if you want to talk. I'm going to start doing that if you want to talk about healing self. And when you start doing your work on yourself, your higher self, the higher realms are always working with us. They're going to keep sending you things to help you get over your traumas, especially childhood traumas, and get over our fears. Oh my gosh, that's the thing. I can feel my higher self. I'm sending, get over your fears. Fears is someone says fear, you have nothing to fear but fear itself. Get over fears. Get over that God is going to judge me and you're going to go to hell. Start living. Oh, I'm going to go into that part later. But get over your fears. Get over it. Heal mind, body. You are beautiful. You want a good man, work on yourself. Don't, it doesn't matter what anyone outside of you tell you, you're the most beautiful. You're beautifully and wonderfully made. You are your God of your own universe. Who cares what anybody else think? We were taught to always worry about what opinions people have of ourselves. We need to start teaching our children, love yourself. There's no one like you out there. Someone says no one has your fingerprint. Your beauty, no one can do what you can do. Nothing, there's nothing that you can do. Nothing is impossible for you. Love yourself. Whatever you want, go after it. Create. These are the things that have our energy in a stagnant place. Energy gotta move. I forgot to put that on there. Energy gotta move. We gotta move. We can't just go to work and come home and sit and do nothing. We gotta keep moving. Okay, what I want to do, go after it. What if you fail? Huh? Who cares what people, we care too much. What, oh, I, I want a business. Go ahead and start your business. If it doesn't work, I learn from that one and I'll start another one again. We're here to experience life. We are the gods of our own universe, the master of our own domain. So we're in a lack of love for ourselves. We don't love the trees. We don't spend time to if we don't love ourselves, I don't even know who we can love if we don't love ourselves. Because we can't dependent on a man to tell us how much he loves us. And if we don't love ourselves. And I experienced all that growing up. And I have to come to a point where, listen, I love myself. And it doesn't matter what no one else. This is me. It's almost ended me from even doing my YouTube. And it doesn't matter how beautiful someone tell you is until you know that you know, then you have the power. Love yourself. Love God's creation. If you love yourself, you love everyone around you. Stop talking about other people is ugly. Stop talking about anything. All God's creation is beautiful. All things bright and beautiful. All creatures great and small. Everything in God's creation is its own universe. The trees, the water, love everything, love everybody. We think we're going anywhere in this divisiveness that we're seeing here. We think this earth, all I'm talking about here, only go for human beings. The system that's set up here can't stand. It's too divisive. A house divided against itself cannot stand, and this is why we're in the end time. You think it's okay to be okay that Mexicans fleeing? This is the divine earth. You know, you think it's okay to be prejudiced against Black people. You think it's okay to be prejudiced. Huh? Well, nobody, including myself, nobody's out there fighting for anybody, and that's how it's been since. I don't believe in slavery anyway. I really don't think that ship thing is. We were conquered, yes, we were conquered, but we that ship thing is a fallacy. It's stupid. I don't. That nothing happened like that. I don't care. Nothing. Nothing. No slave trade didn't happen. But we have this ability where we like to think we're better than. Oh, they're not. I'm not. I have my papers. I'm not an immigrant. I'm a citizen, so I'm okay. Oh, they didn't kill and my children. The police didn't put his knee on my son or my daughter, so I don't care. Where you think we're going? Hmm? You think the system can fail? You think if you are a good ruler, if you're a good ruler, everyone in your government, in your country should be prospering, not just some. And if it's not, it has to be demolished. It has to. That's why kingdoms fall. Rome was once a great kingdom, and um, Egypt was once a great kingdom. All the great kingdoms fall because they've lost a sense of humanity. It will. Can't stand. So I don't know if you think, oh, I'm gonna be on top and they're gonna get rid of all the immigrants and we're no, you're not. There's not gonna be anywhere to be on top because we're in the last days. And anything against nature, anything against love, anything against unity has to go. Has to go. All right. So we talked about our diet. We talk about lack of love and self. Those are the things that cause us to have low energy, vibrating at such a low frequency. Um, these are the thing, lack of community. Oh my gosh. I know I'm guilty of this because I just stopped calling to people because people just hold their head down and act like they don't see me in my neighborhood. And I'm not used to that. I grew up in somewhere where we say hi to everyone. I was living in Connecticut, no problem like that at all. Virginia was the best, living in Virginia. Oh my gosh. People don't even have to see you. Sometimes I hear someone say hi in Virginia. I don't even see them. You don't have to be looking at someone to say hi in Virginia. Hi, how are you today? Hi, how are you today? Those are the places that's gonna thrive. Division. And I'm looking even in your communities. Those are the places with high energy. Look at those states that have a sense of community, people coming together, pulling together. Look at those countries too. Look at those countries, not just people, countries, states. Because remember, we make up everything. The places where people are divisive and prejudice. Just watch what's gonna happen. Just watch what's gonna happen. Those places that's built on love and a sense of community, that's important because the energy, the vibration in that in that area is high. You think any destruction's gonna come there? You think any storm's gonna come there and all that? The earth, we don't understand creation, so that's why we live like that. As within, so without. The earth has its own energy lines, grid lines that lights up when there's a sense of unity and togetherness and energy. You think any destruction's gonna come there? 10,000, I'm here in the scripture, shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 by it shall not come near thee. It shall not come near thee. So we know where to run when things happen. Where if you're a high vibrational person and you're living in areas that is low vibration, now you know where to go. You know? Now you know where to go. So yeah, lack of community. Have to have community. People has to come together. We didn't come here to live by ourselves. We're here to express God. We are gods. Egotistical. This is the biggest thing, our ego. And we can't get rid of our ego. So we just have to keep it under subjection. Don't let it rule our life. Oh, it's me. It's what I want. I don't care about nobody else. It's me. I'm not getting deported. I don't care about no immigrants. I don't care about nobody else but me. It's only me and my family. Now, where you going with that attitude? That's going to be the great divide coming. This is going to be, you're going to stay by yourself with that attitude because what you don't understand, um your other people won't see it, but the energy, your energy field is shrinking. Your energy field is shrinking. Your organs not getting enough energy. You're not expanding. We're here to expand. You're not creating. You're taking from you. That's against nature. That's why the trees bear fruit. That's why the ocean gives fishes. Everything serves its purpose and give off carbon dioxide. No, what we breathe in oxygen, we give off carbon dioxide to help the trees, right? So where you going with your egotistical self? Where you going with that? Hmm? And this time, listen, everyone's going to know, because when you're out there struggling, when you're out there sick, everybody's going to know, listen, your energy is low, girl. Why are you so selfish? What's going on? You're going to know if you don't have enough energy. Everybody's going to know. That's the time we're going in. We're going into. They never told us this. They think, oh, we can get a pill, and all that. No, no. Lack of vision and creativity, movement, isolation. I'm really coming into the knowledge of this. That I know some weekends I don't really feel like going anywhere, but we have to be moving around. We can't. This couch potatoes, yeah, energy moves. You have to move. You know. We have to move around. We have to do something. We have to have a vision. We have to continue in our creativity. I have 90-year-old patients that still, oh, listen, I'm going to my crochet thing. They're still, oh, I have to read this chapter in a book. Please do something with your life. We're here to experience life. Nothing stop. That's why when they put these elder people in the nursing home, they go down. There's no movement, there's no sense of self. What you're saying to the universe is like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with life. Are you out there? Are you done with life? So your energy starts shrinking when you stop. Remember, we create our own universe. So when you stop doing being creative, or are you country? We're here to create too. Oh, are you contributing to this universe? Are you going out there? Are you writing? Are you reading a paper? Do you have a crochet club? Are you teaching? Are you guiding? Do you have something that you contribute to society other than your job? Other than your job. All right. So a lack of vision. And I mean, it's hard to say. Sometimes we don't know what we want to do. I know. So sometimes you don't want none of what, just sit for a minute. Just sit for a minute. Just sit for a week, a couple of days, and see what's the next step. Ask the universe, and you'll feel it impressed in your mind. This is the direction I'm gonna go. Just stand. Just relax for a little bit if you don't know what you're gonna do. You know, we can do anything. Remember, we're all gods. Um we have the knowledge of the universe. But because we're in this earth, we're not aware of that potential. We have knowledge. So when you start being creative and expanding your mind, then everything starts flowing in. That energy starts flowing in. That energy that gives you your creative will, that gives you knowledge to do what you want to do, to expand. Nothing is impossible. They tell us it's truth. It's truth. What time it is? Okay, because I only did 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, it's truth. Get out of this down moment. When we're not, then our energy decrease and we start getting sickness because you're telling your body, listen, I'm done. I'm just gonna sit here and watch TV. Then your bladder start um going down because you're not getting up, walking to the bathroom. You just want to sit there. We get through that time. So now you know when those time um comes, and when that doesn't mean, because our normal body rhythms go with the universe. So some days you don't feel like you're gonna do anything. What's the name of the seven hermetic principle? So with everything, like the Bible says, everything is a season, and all that. Everything is a season. The universe. What's the name of the seven hermetic principle that tells us everything fluctuates? Rhythm, the The law of rhythm. You see, ask the universe and immediately it comes. You can do it too. The rhythm, we have a rhythm listen, we're all connected to the sun, the moon, and everything. So some days you might feel like, oh, oh. And then in another couple days, you're ready to, That's how we should be. Not every day we're going to get up and we're like, Some days we're going to be like, because there's something happening in our bodies that we don't have knowledge of, in the universe. We don't have knowledge of, that's allowing us to be in that low energy. All right. So the love of rhythm, that's it. So lack of vision, lack of creative movement, in isolation, and all that. Listen, go for a walk, go out, smell the fresh air, move around a little, get out of the house, get out. Sometimes I feel I would work from home and then I'll be like, oh my God. We have to get out. We have to get out. And I have a video here that I created when I read this of this express right here. Your ego consciousness. This express the fruits of the ego consciousness, and what these are the things that keeps us in low vibration. These are the things that keeps us in low vibration. Okay? So I'm gonna play. The fruits of the ego consciousness are discords, disruptions, climatic upheavals, and abnormalities, wars, addictions of every kind, poverty, disease, murder, robbery, lying, cheating, slandering, backbiting, low, miserable thoughts, envious thoughts, angry thoughts, bad humors, judgmentalism, criticism, sarcasm, rejection of other people, etc. Yeah, I'm going to play it one more time. This is the cause of low energy. These are the fruits of our ego. When we're in our ego ways, when we're in our flesh ways, which is one of the cause of low energy. These things happens and this depletes our energy. And I'm going to play it one more time. The fruits of the ego consciousness are discords, disruptions, climatic upheavals, and abnormalities, wars, addictions of every kind, poverty, disease, murder, robbery, lying, cheating, slandering, backbiting, low, miserable thoughts, envious thoughts, angry thoughts, bad humors, judgmentalism, criticism, sarcasm, rejection of other people, etc. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So those are the things that contribute to low energy. So we're going to go to how to increase our energy, overcoming the ego. Overcoming the ego. We just played a video about the fruits of the ego. So overcoming those things, judgmentalism, and it's so much. So your ego is just me, and you'll hurt people just to satisfy self. So this is um overcoming the ego. Knowledge of these are the things that help you raise your energy. If you listen to this and you be like, oh, deep ministry, so how do I increase my energy? Overcoming your ego. When your ego is selfish, when your ego want you to fight, just overcoming that. When your ego don't want you to share, when your ego want you to stay home and loved up in the couch and don't do anything, when your ego thinks it's everybody's fault, it's not mine. No, it's the devil, it's the government, it's my job. No, it's you. It's always you. It's me. It's always me. No one is doing anything to me except me. That's the first thing we have to come to the knowledge of. It's always us. You can't change. You can't raise your consciousness energy until you come to these facts. So overcoming the ego, knowledge of the truth of existence. Remember, you can't increase your energy. This helps increase your energy. Knowledge of the truth of existence. You are a divine being. You came here to come into the wait. It's like when we left our Father to came here, our place where we were to can't come descend in consciousness to come here. We agreed that we're not gonna remember, and the goal is for us to find ourselves. The goal is for us to come into the knowledge of who we are. That's the goal. That's why we're here, to understand that we are a divine being, we are the Christ, we are the God that we sing to, that we pray to, that oh we are, that's our true is our true reality. The I am, we are the I am. The I am is the way, the I am is the truth, the I am is life. That's who we are. There's no one coming to help us because we have all the divine power to help ourselves. No one outside of us is coming. Nothing is coming to help us. We're here to understand who we are. All the struggles we go through on this earth, we probably put those in a way to help us remind us of self, to help us remind us of who we are. This is the way to increase our energy, knowledge of the truth of existence, understanding of who you are. I just mentioned it. We have to be in this world, but not of this world. Enjoy this world, but don't be, but you have to transform this world with the renewing of your mind. Have to. Have to transform this world with the renewing of your mind. We have to renew our mind. I don't remember the scripture exactly. That's why we're here. Healing from our past traumas. From our past traumas. Call me. Send me an email if you want to talk. I'm gonna open that door. I haven't been, but if you want to talk about anything, I will. I don't know. I have to figure out how to put it. Please, I'm here if you need anyone to talk to. If you want to contact me, I can't. I'm a healthcare professional. Everything is secret. So that's what I'm going to think about to help others overcome their traumas and to help them come into the knowledge of self. Healing from past traumas. Energy flows where attention goes. Energy flows where attention goes. Whatever you're giving your attention, you're giving politics your attention, that's where it goes. That girl you want, that's where it goes. So if you're giving and giving, you're completely depleted. Completely depleted. Keep, keep your energy here, you know? Keep your energy here. You need your energy. Don't think anything outside of you is more important than than what's in here. Because when you're okay, your presence will attract people because you're expanding, and we have to expand. And these are the things that helps us expand. Work hard on yourself. Work hard on self more than you work on your job. Remember, I am responsible. Protect your mind. Protect your mind. Watch your thoughts. Our thoughts are filled with egotistical thoughts. Our thoughts are filled with fear. Our thoughts are filled with what we've been programmed, sickness, death, lack, and all that. Renew your mind. Protect your mind. Renew your mind. Love yourself. I spoke about that early. Be the creator you are. You have to understand. Be the creator you are. We create unconsciously. I know I get on my thing that really we're not gods. We can't create. We create daily, but unconsciously we create the lack and all the troubles we find ourselves in. Okay, so this right here, be mirror of the outside world. So, what is going on within inside of us? That's what we see on the outside. Remember that. What is going on within is what we see on the outside world. I'm going to try and put this PDF on my community page so everyone have access to it. Um, but what we see, what's going on within us, that's what our children picks up. That's what our husband picks up. That's what they pick up on the job. So when you see people around you act up, you'll be like, okay, what's in my thought why my husband is acting like that? Why my children is acting that? Why is my coworkers acting like that? Why is my coworker acting like that? We have to be responsible for self. It's no one's fault. No one's doing anything. We are doing it to ourselves. We're doing it to ourselves. So please remember, we mirror the outside world. Whatever we see, whatever is going on within us is also going on outside of us. So if it's calm and peace, that's what's in your home. All right? Don't be talking about other people. Don't be bringing this bad negative energy, especially now when everything's going on in politics. Be careful, be careful. Remember, we are the mirror. You are the mirror of your outside world. Whatever is going on around you, it's whatever is going on inside of you. I know it's hard to believe that, but that's how it is. Okay. And I have a video here talking about your thoughts and your feelings, how to increase your energy. Okay. So one more video. You can do much damage with your thinking and feeling, damage to others and damage to yourself. Therefore, guard them, the tools of your creativity, well, and all times turn to the Father, Allah, divine consciousness, and ask for relief from any thought which is contrary of true unconditional love according to the power of your prayer and the sincere faith in which you raise your mind to divine consciousness, your thoughts will be imbued with new life and love. Yep. Your thoughts and your emotions. And I forgot. I am so glad I picked this video. Well, not me. I didn't do anything to this presentation. As I mentioned earlier, now I understand what Christ says when he says, not me, but my Father. And he only used Father because he's Father, Mother God. It's Father, Mother God, and I'm standing by that. So, not me, but my Father which is in heaven. So these are the creative tools. Your creative tools are your thoughts and your emotions. These are your creative tools. So you hear me come today and you be like, the true currency. How do I get the true currency? by using your creative tools, your thoughts, your emotions. Your thoughts always going. You think about what you want and emotions mean you experience it. That's like the verb. Your thoughts is the noun. The verb is the action. If you go back to school, action, the emotions just go around. You experience it. I want that husband. I want that divine consciousness, and ask for relief from any thought which is contrary of true unconditional love. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So your thoughts and emotions are creative tools. I like this. All right, so we're gonna go. What's going on with my last slide? Seven, 8 of 8. Oh, okay. I don't know why my last slide is. What happened to it? Uh, But anyway, I'm gonna read my last slide. I don't know what's going on here. It's right here. Let me try one more time in the presentation window. Uh, Okay. Okay. Okay, let me try one more time. My last slide is acting up. Let's see. Okay, I don't know why. Okay. All right, I'm having a problem with my last slide, but it's very important. Uh, my computer, just give my computer a minute and we'll see if we could get it. And it's the end time. I don't know why. I can't. What did I write on here? I think it's bold enough for something. Copy. Okay. Somehow my computer won't let me go on the slide. Export. But I think I talked about. I'm gonna try and remember what I wrote. but I wrote about, as I went through this presentation, um, the end times is a topic, but my bullet points not. I don't remember if I saved this last slide either. Mm. Yeah, we talked, as I went through this slide, we talked about um as as everything on the micro level, that's how it is on the macro level. And everything's going dark. But anyway, everything on the micro level is on the macro level. And so the things that I mentioned here for us, it also applies to our countries. Those countries who are obsessed in division, those, and the topic here is end times. It's end times. Those things, people, those countries that are obsessed with those countries that are obsessed with division, not providing for their people in lack, giving energy to these companies, giving energy, leaving their family, giving energy to the government, harvesting the energy from, giving the energy to the government, and no, we're divine beings and we're gods, and they did, and we did it freely. So these things has to stop. It is unnatural. These things are against nature. These things are against nature. So when I said end times, it's this end of this programming. We're going into a nature program. We're going into a program of community, of it's that power within us. It's my divine energy. It's that's going to be my currency going into the new programming. That's what we mean by end time. It's the beginning of a time where people don't have to be obsessed with the physical stuff. That's what the Bible been warning us. Don't be in this world. We're in this world, but we're not of the world and all that. So this is the end time, the communities that are divisive. If you own that, that's gonna be the great divide, as the Christ letter is gonna tell us. That's it's not anymore between rich and poor. So everything you see happening in the country wherever you live, I hope your country is working according to nature, have a sense of community, have a sense of love for one another, providing for the old people, providing for the hungry, making it. Those are the countries that's gonna prosper. If you live in a country right now where everything is money, 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 I don't see how those places gonna stand. Everything it's just taking, taking, and not giving back. So relax and watch the universe operates. So, and those countries who are providing and making their people comfortable so they can use the real currency to be creative. So those are the place that's expanding. Those are the place, and I wrote on here TikTok because that's what I think happened to TikTok. TikTok was such a great app. It was such a great app. I don't know if great is the word. Let me not say great app, but I don't know for anyone else. It resonates with me on a consciousness level that I've never seen an app does. I've never seen an app resonates with me. Whatever this voice is coming from. Resonates with okay, I have to go. Um in such a way that whatever mood I'm in, it could send a video, it could send whatever to matches my mood. And that's why I think whoever created this app, TikTok, um, has to vibrating at a higher frequency. They had to be doing something good. I don't know if it was downloaded to them, if they got an idea, but somehow it's like it's not even on Earth frequency. This app was, because whatever this TikTok is, I don't know what it is. It is not the same thing. This TikTok is more of this world, the money, the this, the that, the that. And even though the older TikTok, yeah, people was able to use their creativity. That's why it was so good and make money. They weren't giving energy to other people. They were using their creativity and sell and buy and whatever. And you might say yes, but if you know, you know. I That's just what's come in my spirit. That this TikTok is a watered down version. It's a lower frequency. It's a low vibration of the real TikTok. And it's, you know what gets me? It's not for them to sell. They couldn't have sold it. They couldn't have sold it because America is not vibrant, or whoever, let's not put the country, but whoever wanted this app is not vibrating at a frequency to have access to this app, to receive money off this app. So let's sit back and relax and see what the next app, because this stupidity they call TikTok right now, it's not of it's not the ones that before. So um that's the time we're living in now, where everything is gonna be based on how you're vibrating, where your frequency are, where your consciousness are, how you're aware of self. This is the time we're living in. This is the time we're going into. You gotta spread love. You have to come into the knowledge of who you are. You have to stop being obsessed with what's going on in the White House. Work on yourself, love yourself first, and so we can love others. Don't be so obsessed with just going, yeah, we have to go to job and make money, but remember, we're going to our jobs to also make a change. We have to tap into the real currency, the real money. We're making the physical currency, and the real currency is starving. We'll have nothing in that bank, even though the Bible tells us, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and all these things will be added. So stop looking in your physical account and look into the spiritual account. Look into your divine account. What's in there? What are you putting in there? All right. So I'm sorry, somehow I don't know my last slide, the end times. But if you, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna see if my daughter could help me. I'm gonna put a PDF version of this PowerPoint on my community page if anybody wants to read it. I mean, I couldn't have done this by my physical self. I couldn't have done it. And I'm so proud of it. This is my first real presentation without really reading a book, but just using what I've learned, and under the guide of my higher self, Father, Mother, God. I am grateful, 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 grateful. So thank you all. Thank you for spending the time with me. I don't know, it keeps saying no one is watching, but well, if no one's watching, then maybe they'll catch it on a later date. And yeah, so that's what it is. And Father, Mother, God, I am so grateful for what was said and done today. I'm thankful that your children, um, I'm thankful that your children is coming to the knowledge of the power that lives within them, knowledge of self. I'm thankful for everyone who's joined, who will be joining at a later date. I am so thankful for this platform, and I pray that someone will come and receive what was intended for them and be blessed. Thank you for our communities, our country, our families. Thank you for healing. Thank you for strength. Thank you, Father, even when we're weak. Bless those who out there trying to find self, who's trying to, and who needs strength. I pray for strength. Who needs healing? I pray for healing. um ooh, as that burning within them today, that there's more to this universe, there's more to this world than their hunger, and there's a thirst for more. You said blessed are those who hunger and thirst after righteousness. Father, let their thirst be quenched with knowledge of self. Bless us all today. Thank you, thank you. And as we continue on this path of having fun and just learning about who we are, and more about this divine universe, this beautiful creation that we get to be a part of. Thank you, Father. We leave everything in your hands and say thanks. Thank you. All right, thanks for anyone. Well, it said no one joined me today, but that's okay. Be blessed, be blessed. I don't know if everything's acting up. All right. Okay. Be blessed, everyone. If you happen to watch this at a later date, be blessed.